Hey everyone, thank you guys so much for joining us here at Married for Life, and happy 2023. We're excited to celebrate with you in this new year, all that God has in store. And today we're going to talk about creating a love that lasts.
Week seven. We can't believe it's already been 7 weeks in this series that we've been talking about here at Married for Life. Thank you guys. I mean, it's a community that's growing.
Yeah.
We thank you for that. It really shows us that I think we're hearing from the whole.
Yeah,
it's very important.
Yeah.
And we'll be talking about today loving each other effectively as we wrap up this series. Maybe talk about secrets to lasting love.
Yeah.
These past few weeks, we have spent time talking about some practical and intentional, keyword intentional, small daily deposits that make a lasting and loving impact in your relationships.
Yeah.
I guess we could maybe need to define what is love.
Yeah.
Right. Simply stated, love is the deep need or sense to be wanted and to feel that you belong.
Which I think is so important. And I think sometimes we overcomplicate things, and we overcomplicate love. I don't know if you noticed that. We watched all of the holiday movies, which have the same plot, but honestly boils down to love. And I think we need to simplify it, get back to the real depth and root of the meaning of it, and not overcomplicate love. Today we're going to talk about what is love and how we can then create a love that lasts.
Yeah.
I want to say, don't forget or never stop discovering and rediscovering each other. I think it's super important. We did an advent calendar this year. We used the 5 love languages as our It was kind of hard.
It was hard.
But then towards that last half, it was so fun, and we actually enjoyed it. We missed opening up our daily love box. And just that moment, it just like started the day fresh. And so we're going to do it through the whole year, once a week. We're going to have
on Saturdays.
We're going to start our weekend off together with, opening our Advent for the year, so to speak, and pulling out something that really shows each other.
Again, it's those intentional things.
Yeah.
And trust me, guys, I'm not saying or gals, any person. It was tough for me. It was at first, because you're trying to be creative. You're trying, because especially if your spouse's love language is whatever it is, you're trying to add that in there, and it's But again, it was good.
It was something to look forward to.
Yeah.
And it was really excited. And I like Journey, the band. I love the song Faithfully, and I really like this portion of the song. It says, I get the joy of rediscovering you. And I want to say that again. I know we talked about it throughout this whole series, discovering and rediscovering each other.
Yeah.
But can I tell you, is really one of the backbones of creating a love that lasts.
Yeah.
It is not, we fall in love with someone. We get married to that person that we fall in love with. We intend to be with them forever. But we change, we mature, we grow. That person does as well. And if we don't take that intentionality and those steps to continue to discover and rediscovering each other, then we are going to lose sight of who we are, and we're going to end up going in different directions. And how do we stay going the same direction, loving each other continuously? It's really discovering and rediscovering each other. Couples who understand each other's love language hold a priceless advantage in the quest for love that lasts a lifetime. They know how to effectively and consistently make each other feel truly and deeply loved. That gift will never fade.
It's being practical and intentional.
Yeah.
And so to continue to love each other effectively, we've been discussing 5 ways to express our love effectively to our spouses. Again, we hope you got a copy of the book, The 5 Love Languages, by Dr. Gary Chapman.
Yeah.
A lot of people have heard of this book. Not just Christians read it. It's a very, very good book. And here are 5 ways that are talked about in this book, and we believe they're expressed very well. I think we all have these. Number 1, it's gifts. Continue to love each other effectively. Number 1, gifts. Number 2, acts of service. Number 3, quality time. Number 4, physical touch. Number 5, words of affirmation. So we're going to ask you this question: what are some ways that you're expressing your love to your spouse? You can put those comments in the chat box, and those things like that. It just helps gives other ideas to people and on this journey together.
Well, and whether we've starting out on the journey or we've been in the journey for a while, we have been in this journey for over 3 decades. And can I tell you, it gets better. It is like a fine wine. It is like a good chocolate or an aged cheese if you work at it and are intentional. But these things are important. And, sometimes when you're in a relationship longer, you forget some of the simplicities in the early stages.
Yeah.
And so people sharing their experiences, their thoughts and ideas helps us and each other grow and learn, and we can experience.
We need each other
together. We're coaching each other.
Yeah.
There's no end, I think, in this journey that we can have together. In these next few weeks, we are going to start a new relationship series. So don't forget to follow us here on social media so you can be notified when we go live, when we post, and in our new series as we together learn how to continue to create a love that lasts. If you have questions, comments, you guys have things that you want to talk about, put that in the chat box.
Especially topic ideas.
Yeah.
That would be so helpful. Topic ideas, because we want to hear from you.
Yeah.
We're going to kind of talk about things, teach on things that just kind of we think about. But maybe you're thinking about something like, man, I really want to go in depth here. Or, hey, have you ever thought about teaching on this? Man, put that in the comment section, and that'd be great.
And if you need, honestly, any extra relationship coaching or just, ideas or just someone to talk to, DM us, and we would love to connect with you and help you on this journey of creating a love that lasts.
See you later.